This story is brought to you by the Health and Homeopathy podcast.
Actually, with the woman that I met on that other group, she really directed me to the Banerji, but I was messaging her and I was telling her, hey, I had this left knee pain, and it's a pain that I would get after I had my second child. You nursing a lot. I'm a chronic, like, Indian style sitter. Like, I always sit with my legs crossed. Like, right now I'm in a chair and I still do it. And I just sit on my legs a lot. And so when you're nursing, you're nursing like 8 times a day, and my legs would be up. And well, what I would notice is when I would go to straighten out my leg, I would want to scream out. The pain was so bad. And I didn't know it was wrong. And I want to say I had that problem for 9 months after postpartum with my second. And then it kind of resolved, and I figured, it must have been some weakness in my knee. And it wasn't like I injured it or anything. Well, fast forward, my third child, I basically had her and I'm nursing. This pain came back again. And it was like 18 months postpartum and it was going nowhere. And I wasn't even nursing anymore. And I thought, well, if I start like doing more exercise or weight bearing on it, it'll start getting better. And it just didn't. Well, I went ahead and I asked this lady, though, this is the pain I'm having. And it sounds like osteoarthritis. Well, I'm kind of like, that sounds dead, but she's just giving me a diagnosis. And basically, I tell my chiropractor, he's like, you don't have that. You're too young. Because at the time, I'm like 29 years old. And I'm like, yeah, maybe. But then this woman, her own daughter had just had a baby. My daughter had that same pain. And I don't know if it was in her knee as well or somewhere else. And my daughter started taking Symphytum 200 or less tops, 30, mixed together twice a day. And she said, this might not happen to you. She's like, but my daughter noticed a difference within days. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm willing to do this. You know what I mean? And try. And I know you're supposed to give at least 2 months, sometimes 3 months for a protocol. So I started on it, and I'm telling you, I didn't feel like I noticed any difference, but I was like, I'm in this for the long haul. I'll go ahead and get to 2 months and reassess it. And would you believe, around 2 months, it was just gone. And I was like, questioning, is this for real? And maybe it was slowly leaving. It wasn't as intensive, and I forgot how intense it was at first, but literally around 2 months, it just left. And so I kept on it for another 2 weeks because I was kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop, and it just didn't. And I didn't have problem again. And it's been now 18 months, and I still have not had a problem.
Be sure to like and subscribe, and share this story with someone who needs the healing power of homeopathy.